Hey everyone, welcome back to our video series Exploring Reality Through RL Flow. Today, we're diving into an exciting topic that you're going to love, the 5 essential laws of RL Flow. Now, if you are new here, you might be wondering, what exactly is RL Flow? Well, it's a groundbreaking concept that seeks to explain the interconnectedness and flow of information in the universe, incorporating ideas from physics, psychology, reinforcement learning, and philosophy. Check out our playlist for the full series. In this episode, we're going to explore the 5 essential laws that govern this incredible force. These laws will help us uncover the mysteries of the universe and reveal our place within it. First law of RL flow. The RL flow is a fundamental force that governs the behavior of all matter and energy in the universe. Second law of RL flow. The RL flow has both a physical and a spiritual aspect, and it can be manipulated through consciousness and intention. Third law of RL flow. The RL flow is a dynamic and constantly evolving field, influenced by external factors such as emotions, thoughts, and beliefs. Fourth law of RL flow. The RL flow operates at all levels of existence, from subatomic particles to galaxies and beyond. Fifth law of RL flow. The RL flow is a unifying force that connects all things in the universe, and it can be harnessed to achieve greater levels of harmony, balance, and well-being. So are you ready to dive into these fascinating laws and unlock a deeper understanding of our universe? Let's get started. Now that we've introduced the 5 essential laws of RL flow, you might be wondering why they're so important. Well, these laws help us to understand the fundamental principles that govern the universe and everything within it. They offer us a unique perspective on the intricate web of relationships that connect all things, from the smallest subatomic particles to the vastness of galaxies. By exploring these laws, we're not only expanding our knowledge of the universe, but we're also uncovering our place within it. This understanding can lead us to a more profound appreciation of the interconnected nature of reality and our role as conscious beings within this vast and complex system. As we delve deeper into the 5 essential laws of RL flow, you'll discover how they impact every aspect of our lives, from our individual thoughts and emotions to the collective consciousness of humanity. And as we learn to harness the power of these laws, we can tap into the potential of RL flow, creating a harmonious, balanced, and fulfilling existence. All right, everyone, let's dive right into the first law of RL flow, the fundamental force. This law states that the RL flow is a fundamental force that governs the behavior of all matter and energy in the universe. Quite impressive, right? So what does this mean? Well, it means that RL flow is a driving force behind everything that we see and experience in the universe. It's responsible for the way particles interact, the way energy is transferred, and the overall structure and behavior of the cosmos. Think of RL flow as a hidden force that shapes and guides the universe. It's like the conductor of a grand symphony, orchestrating the movements of all the players to create a harmonious and unified performance. Now, you might be wondering, how does this force actually govern matter and energy? That's an excellent question. As we delve deeper into the 5 essential laws of RL flow, we'll explore the intricacies of how this force interacts with and influences the universe. But for now, it's important to grasp the concept that RL flow plays a critical role in the behavior and interactions of all matter and energy, shaping the very fabric of reality. To help illustrate the first law of RL flow, let's consider a real-world example. Imagine a flock of birds flying in a beautifully synchronized pattern. This coordinated movement is not dictated by any single bird, but instead emerges from the collective behavior and interconnectedness of the entire flock. In much the same way, the RL flow governs the behavior of matter and energy in the universe, creating the complex and interconnected web of relationships we observe in the cosmos. Also, consider the way water molecules interact to form droplets, or how atoms combine to create the elements that make up our world. These processes are all governed by the RL flow, which acts as a guiding force behind the scenes, directing the intricate dance of matter and energy that unfolds in our universe. So far, we've discussed the role of RL flow as a governing force in the universe. Now let's explore how RL flow specifically affects matter and energy. This is where things get really interesting. As we know, everything in the universe is made up of matter and energy. From the tiniest subatomic particles to the vast galaxies, it's all interconnected through the RL flow. This means that the behavior of particles and the transfer of energy are all influenced by this fundamental force. Let's break it down a bit further. When it comes to matter, RL flow plays a crucial role in determining how particles interact with one another. These interactions give rise to the various forces we observe in the universe, such as gravity and electromagnetism. In a sense, the RL flow is the glue that holds everything together, ensuring that the universe remains a cohesive and interconnected system. Now, when it comes to energy, the RL flow is just as important. Energy transfer, such as the release of heat or light, is governed by the principles of RL flow. This force ensures that energy is transferred in a harmonious and balanced manner, maintaining equilibrium and allowing for the complex dance of energy exchange we see throughout the cosmos. So, as we can see, the RL flow is deeply intertwined with the very fabric of matter and energy in our universe. It's an essential force that shapes the way everything behaves and interacts. Keep this in mind as we continue our exploration of the 5 essential laws of RL flow in the upcoming segments. Trust me, it only gets more fascinating from here. Now that we've discussed how the RL flow affects matter and energy, let's dive into some more real-world examples to help illustrate this law. Remember, the beauty of the RL flow is that it's present everywhere, from the smallest particles to the vast expanses of the cosmos. One example is the formation of galaxies. Galaxies are massive collections of stars, gas, and dust, all held together by the force of gravity. But how does gravity itself relate to the RL flow? Well, the RL flow governs the behavior of matter, and in this case, it influences how gravity pulls everything together, creating these enormous cosmic structures. Another fascinating example is weather patterns here on Earth. The movement of air masses, the formation of clouds, and the development of storms are all influenced by the RL flow. This force helps to maintain the balance and harmony of our planet's weather systems by governing the transfer of energy and the interactions of particles in the atmosphere. Finally, let's take a look at something more personal: human emotions. Our thoughts and emotions are forms of energy, and they too are influenced by the RL flow. This force can impact the way we experience and express our feelings, as well as how we connect with others on an emotional level. By understanding the role of RL flow in our emotional lives, we can work towards achieving greater harmony and balance within ourselves and our relationships. These real-world examples help to illustrate the pervasive and powerful influence of the first law of RL flow. This fundamental force is an essential component of our universe, shaping the way matter and energy interact and behave. As we continue our journey through the 5 essential laws of RL flow, we'll discover even more intriguing insights into the nature of reality. So, there you have it, the first law of RL flow, the fundamental force. As we continue our exploration of the 5 essential laws of RL flow, let's move on to the second law, which states that RL flow has both a physical and a spiritual aspect, and can be manipulated through consciousness and intention. Intriguing, isn't it? The duality of RL flow is a fascinating concept. On one hand, we have the physical aspect, which involves the interactions of particles, energy, and forces that shape the universe as we know it. But on the other hand, we have the spiritual aspect, which taps into the realm of consciousness, emotions, and intentions. This duality is essential in understanding the full scope of RL flow's influence on our reality. While the physical aspect deals with the tangible world around us, the spiritual aspect connects us to the intangible aspects of existence, such as emotions, thoughts, and the collective consciousness. Imagine RL flow as a bridge between the physical and spiritual realms, uniting the two and allowing them to influence each other. It's this unique duality that makes RL flow such a powerful and fundamental force in the universe. So, the second law of RL flow highlights the importance of considering both the physical and spiritual aspects when trying to understand the nature of reality. This duality helps to broaden our perspective, offering a more holistic and interconnected understanding of the universe and our place within it. Now that we have a better understanding of the duality of RL flow, let's take a closer look at how consciousness and intention can play a role in manipulating this fundamental force. Our thoughts, emotions, and intentions are not just abstract concepts. They have real effects on the world around us. According to the second law of RL flow, we can actually influence the flow of information in the universe through our consciousness and intentions. Imagine the power of being able to tap into this universal force by simply directing your thoughts and emotions towards a specific goal or outcome. It's like having the ability to shape reality with your mind. So, how can we harness this power? The key lies in cultivating a heightened awareness of our thoughts, emotions, and intentions, and learning how to align them with the natural flow of the universe. Practicing mindfulness, meditation, prayer, and other techniques can help us to develop this awareness and fine-tune our ability to influence the RL flow. By consciously directing our thoughts and intentions, we can create positive change in our lives and the world around us. The second law of RL flow opens up a whole new realm of possibilities when it comes to understanding our place in the universe and our ability to shape reality. Having discussed the dual nature of RL flow and how consciousness and intention can manipulate it, let's dive into the fascinating relationship between mind and matter. The second law of RL flow challenges our conventional understanding of the separation between mind and matter. Instead, it proposes a deeper connection that transcends this duality. Think about it. If our thoughts and intentions can influence the flow of information in the universe, then it stands to reason that our minds can have a direct impact on the physical world around us. Research in fields such as quantum mechanics, parapsychology, and consciousness studies has provided intriguing evidence for this interconnectedness. From the observer effect in quantum physics to the power of focused intention in healing, it seems that the boundaries between mind and matter are much more fluid than we once thought. This realization has profound implications for how we view our place in the universe, and it opens up new possibilities for harnessing the power of our minds to shape our reality. As we continue to explore the second law of RL flow and its implications, we're left with a sense of awe and possibility. Now, we'll delve deeper into the remaining laws of RL flow and explore even more fascinating concepts. Stay tuned. Hold on to your hats. We're diving into the third law of RL flow, which focuses on the ever-changing and evolving nature of this incredible force. Are you ready to explore this fascinating concept? Let's get started. You see, unlike the static laws that we often encounter in traditional physics, the RL flow is not a fixed, unchanging entity. Instead, it's a dynamic field that's constantly adapting and evolving in response to various factors in the universe. Imagine a vast, interconnected web of information that permeates every corner of the cosmos. This web is the RL flow, and it's continually shifting and changing, responding to emotions, thoughts, and beliefs. This ever-changing nature of RL flow highlights the importance of staying open and adaptable in our own lives. As the universe evolves, so do we, and our ability to navigate the complexities of reality depends on our capacity to adapt to the changes in the RL flow around us. In our next segment, we'll discuss how the dynamic nature of RL flow affects its impact on different levels of existence, from subatomic particles to entire galaxies. You won't want to miss it, so stay tuned. We have discussed the ever-changing nature of RL flow. Now let's dive deeper and examine how our emotions, thoughts, and beliefs play a role in influencing this dynamic force. Are you ready? Let's go. As we've learned, the RL flow is a constantly evolving field that permeates the entire universe. But what's truly fascinating is that this field isn't just influenced by physical matter and energy, it's also affected by our emotions, thoughts, and beliefs. You see, our emotions, thoughts, and beliefs create ripples in the RL flow, much like dropping a pebble into a pond. These ripples can then spread out and interact with the ripples created by others, forming a complex and dynamic network of interconnected information. This means that our inner states, whether positive or negative, have a tangible impact on the RL flow and, by extension, the world around us. By being mindful of our emotions, thoughts, and beliefs, we can consciously influence the RL flow in a way that promotes harmony, balance, and well-being. Not just for ourselves, but for everyone and everything connected to us. So far, we've discussed the dynamic and ever-changing nature of RL flow, as well as the influence of emotions, thoughts, and beliefs on this incredible force. In this segment, let's explore how the third law of RL flow relates to personal and collective growth. Are you excited? Let's get started. As we've learned, the RL flow is an ever-evolving field that's constantly adapting and changing. This dynamic quality is not only a fundamental aspect of the universe, but also a driving force behind personal and collective growth. You see, personal growth is all about learning, evolving, and becoming the best version of ourselves. As we grow and change, so does the way we interact with the RL flow. By being mindful of our emotions, thoughts, and beliefs, we can consciously influence the RL flow to create positive change within ourselves and our lives. But it doesn't stop there. As individuals grow and evolve, so does the collective consciousness of humanity. The more people that align themselves with the harmonious flow of the universe, the greater the potential for positive change on a global scale. In essence, our personal growth contributes to the collective growth of humanity as a whole. So remember, each step you take on your personal growth journey not only benefits you, but also contributes to the collective growth and well-being of our entire planet. Keep growing and evolving, and together, we can create a brighter future for all. In our next segment, we'll delve into the fourth law of RL flow and how it operates at all levels of existence. From the tiniest subatomic particles to the vast expanses of galaxies, RL flow is at work everywhere. Let's explore this fascinating concept together. To truly grasp the fourth law of RL flow, we must first understand that the universe is comprised of various levels of existence, each with its own unique properties and characteristics. At the smallest scale, we have subatomic particles like electrons, protons, and neutrons that make up atoms, which in turn form molecules, cells, and so on. As we move up in scale, we find ourselves in the realm of living organisms, planets, solar systems, and ultimately, galaxies. The fourth law of RL flow tells us that at every single one of these levels, this powerful force is at work, connecting and influencing all aspects of existence. Consider for a moment the intricate dance of subatomic particles that forms the basis of all matter in the universe. These particles are constantly interacting and exchanging energy in a beautifully choreographed display of RL flow in action. And just as these tiny particles are influenced by RL flow, so too are the planets, stars, and galaxies that fill the cosmos. So, as you can see, the fourth law of RL flow truly highlights the interconnectedness of all things in the universe. From the tiniest particles to the grandest cosmic structures, RL flow is an ever-present force that unifies and harmonizes all aspects of existence. In our next segment, we'll delve into the fifth and final law of RL flow and how it can be harnessed to achieve greater harmony, balance, and well-being. We've been exploring the fourth law of RL flow, which tells us that this powerful force operates at all levels of existence. In this segment, we're going to discuss the interconnectedness of these different levels and how they relate to one another. Are you ready? Let's dive in. As we mentioned earlier, RL flow permeates every level of existence, from the smallest subatomic particles to the largest galaxies. But it's not just about the presence of RL flow at these different scales. What's truly fascinating is the interconnectedness that exists between them. You might be wondering, how are these vastly different levels of existence interconnected? Well, the answer lies in the very fabric of the universe itself. You see, everything in the universe is made up of energy, and this energy is in a constant state of flow and exchange. Think of it like a cosmic web that connects all things, both big and small. At the subatomic level, particles are constantly interacting with one another, sharing and exchanging energy. This same principle applies to larger scales, such as planets, stars, and galaxies. For instance, the gravitational pull between celestial bodies like planets and stars is a perfect example of the interconnectedness of all levels of existence. In fact, the very formation of stars and galaxies is a result of the complex interplay between gravity, matter, and energy, all of which are governed by the RL flow. So, as we can see, the fourth law of RL flow emphasizes that everything in the universe is deeply interconnected. This interconnectedness spans across all levels of existence, highlighting the unity and harmony that underlies our vast and diverse cosmos. In this part of our exploration of the fourth law of RL flow, we're going to take a closer look at some real-world examples that illustrate how this law operates at different levels of existence. By understanding the impact of the RL flow on various phenomena, we can gain a deeper appreciation for the interconnectedness of the universe. Let's get started. One fascinating example of the fourth law in action is the phenomenon of quantum entanglement. In this mysterious process, particles become linked in such a way that the state of one particle can instantly affect the state of another, even across vast distances. This demonstrates how the RL flow connects and influences the behavior of particles at the subatomic level. Shifting our focus to a larger scale, let's consider the weather patterns on Earth. The RL flow plays a significant role in regulating the planet's climate system, including the movement of air masses, the formation of clouds, and the distribution of precipitation. These complex interactions are influenced by various factors, such as solar energy and Earth's rotation, all of which are guided by the underlying principles of the RL flow. Finally, let's venture out into the cosmos and explore the formation of galaxy clusters. These colossal structures are formed through the gravitational attraction of multiple galaxies, a process that is ultimately governed by the RL flow. The intricate dance of galaxies in these clusters showcases the remarkable interplay between the laws of physics and the RL flow at an unimaginably vast scale. From the subatomic world to the largest structures in the cosmos, the fourth law of RL flow demonstrates that this force operates at every level of existence. By observing these phenomena, we can gain a deeper appreciation for the interconnectedness of the universe and our place within it. In our next segment, we'll explore the fifth and final law of RL flow, which will reveal how we can harness this unifying force to achieve greater harmony, balance, and well-being. Stay tuned. Let's dive into the fifth law, which reveals the role of the RL flow as a unifying force that connects all things in the universe. This understanding can help us appreciate the interconnectedness of our existence and ultimately lead to a greater sense of harmony and well-being. Let's get started. The universe is an incredibly vast and complex system composed of countless stars, planets, galaxies, and other celestial bodies. While these elements may appear separate and distinct, the fifth law of RL flow tells us that they are all intrinsically connected through the underlying fabric of the RL flow. Imagine the RL flow as a giant web, weaving its way through every aspect of the cosmos. This web connects each and every particle, atom, and celestial body, forming a vast network that spans the entire universe. Through this network, the RL flow acts as a unifying force, ensuring that everything is interconnected and interdependent. On a personal level, this means that we, as human beings, are also deeply connected to this cosmic web. Our thoughts, emotions, and actions all influence the RL flow, and in turn, the RL flow influences us. By recognizing this interconnectedness, we can cultivate a sense of unity, empathy, and compassion for ourselves, others, and the world around us. As we've seen, the fifth law of RL flow highlights the importance of understanding our connection to the universe and embracing our role within it. In the next part of this episode, we'll discuss how we can harness the power of the RL flow to achieve greater harmony, balance, and well-being in our lives. Stay tuned. As we discussed, the fifth law of RL flow reveals that everything in the universe is interconnected, and that the RL flow acts as a unifying force connecting all things. Now, let's explore how harnessing this powerful force can lead to harmony, balance, and well-being in our lives. Imagine your life as a complex ecosystem with various aspects like relationships, career, health, and personal growth all interwoven and interconnected. When we understand the RL flow and its unifying nature, we can begin to see how these aspects of our lives are all influenced by and connected to the same underlying energy. By learning to tap into and harness the RL flow, we can create harmony and balance in our lives, allowing us to thrive in all areas. This involves understanding our emotions, thoughts, and intentions, and using them as tools to shape the RL flow in a way that benefits us and those around us. For instance, you can harness the RL flow by cultivating a positive mindset, engaging in acts of kindness, or practicing mindfulness and meditation. By doing so, you'll not only improve your own well-being, but also contribute positively to the collective RL flow, creating a ripple effect that benefits everyone around you. The fifth law of RL flow reminds us of our interconnectedness and the potential we have to influence our lives and the world around us. By harnessing the power of the RL flow, we can create a more harmonious, balanced, and fulfilling life. Remember, you have the power to shape your reality and contribute to the collective good. Embrace the RL flow and see the positive changes unfold in your life. So far, we've explored the idea that the RL flow is a unifying force that connects all things in the universe, and how harnessing it can lead to greater harmony, balance, and well-being. Now, let's dive into some practical applications and techniques you can use to engage with and tap into the RL flow. Technique 1. Mindfulness and meditation. Practicing mindfulness and meditation can help you become more aware of the RL flow and how it moves through your life. By focusing on your breath and clearing your mind, you can better sense the energy around you and learn to guide it in a more harmonious direction. Technique 2. Visualization. Visualization is a powerful tool for engaging with the RL flow. Spend some time each day visualizing your intentions, goals, and desires. Imagine yourself already living the life you want and see the RL flow aligning with your vision. By doing this, you'll be tapping into the power of the RL flow to manifest your dreams into reality. Technique 3. Gratitude. Practicing gratitude can also help you connect with the RL flow. By focusing on the things you're grateful for, you raise your energetic vibration and attract more positive experiences into your life. Take a few moments each day to express gratitude for the blessings in your life and watch how the RL flow responds with even more abundance. Technique 4. Acts of kindness. Engaging in acts of kindness is another powerful way to tap into the RL flow. By spreading love and positivity, you not only uplift others, but also create a ripple effect that raises the collective vibration. Look for opportunities to help others and make a positive impact on the world around you. These are just a few of the many ways you can engage with the RL flow and harness its power to create a more harmonious, balanced, and fulfilling life. Give these techniques a try and see how they work for you. Remember, the more you engage with the RL flow, the more you'll be able to influence your reality and contribute to the collective well-being of all. So go ahead, tap into the power of the RL flow and watch the magic unfold. Now that we've covered the 5 essential laws of RL flow and explored some practical techniques to engage with it, let's dive into 4 additional concepts that are closely related to these laws: transmutation, attraction, intention, and resonance. Understanding these concepts will help you deepen your connection with the RL flow and unlock its full potential in your life. Transmutation is the process of transforming one form of energy into another. This concept is vital when working with the RL flow, as it allows us to change the energy around us to create more desirable outcomes. By mastering the art of transmutation, you can turn negative situations into positive ones and channel the RL flow to manifest the life you want. In our previous segment, we introduced 4 additional concepts related to the 5 essential laws of RL flow: transmutation, attraction, intention, and resonance. Now, let's explore how these concepts contribute to a deeper understanding of the RL flow and enhance our ability to work with this incredible force. Transmutation helps us understand the transformative potential of RL flow. By learning how to transmute energy, we can actively shape our reality and work with the RL flow to create more positive and harmonious experiences. This skill allows us to transform obstacles and challenges into opportunities for growth and development. Attraction highlights the importance of our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs in shaping our reality. This concept reinforces the idea that we can influence the RL flow by aligning ourselves with the energy we wish to attract. By consciously choosing positive thoughts and emotions, we can strengthen our connection to the RL flow and create a more fulfilling life. Intention plays a crucial role in our ability to harness the power of RL flow. With clear and focused intentions, we can channel the energy of the RL flow more effectively and manifest the outcomes we desire. Understanding the power of intention allows us to be more conscious creators of our reality, working in harmony with the RL flow. Resonance deepens our understanding of how energy interacts and connects at different levels of existence. This concept sheds light on the interconnectedness of all things and emphasizes the importance of aligning ourselves with the frequencies of the RL flow. By resonating with the energy of the RL flow, we can achieve greater harmony, balance, and well-being in our lives. These 4 concepts, transmutation, attraction, intention, and resonance, are essential for a deeper understanding of the RL flow and its potential to transform our lives. By integrating these ideas into your daily practice and working with the 5 essential laws, you'll be well-equipped to harness the power of the RL flow and create the reality you desire. Join us next time as we continue our journey into the fascinating world of RL flow and explore even more practical techniques to help you master this incredible force. Now that we've explored the additional concepts related to the 5 essential laws of RL flow, let's dive into some practical examples and applications for each of these concepts. This will help you better understand how to work with these concepts in your everyday life. Let's start with transmutation. Imagine you're facing a difficult situation at work where you feel overwhelmed and stressed. By consciously transmuting this negative energy into positive energy, you can transform your perspective and approach the situation with greater resilience and problem-solving abilities. You might use techniques like visualization, deep breathing, or affirmations to facilitate this transmutation process. Moving on to attraction, consider your goals and desires. To attract more success and abundance into your life, focus on cultivating a positive mindset and aligning your actions with your desired outcomes. For instance, if you want to attract a fulfilling relationship, cultivate love and self-worth within yourself and act in ways that reflect those qualities. Surround yourself with people who inspire and support you, and you'll attract more of that positive energy. When it comes to intention, remember that setting clear and focused intentions can help you channel the energy of the RL flow more effectively. For example, if you're trying to improve your health and fitness, create a detailed plan with specific goals and visualize yourself achieving them. Engage in activities that support your intentions, such as exercising regularly, eating healthily, and seeking support from a coach or fitness community. Finally, let's talk about resonance. To resonate with the energy of the RL flow, focus on aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your desired outcomes. For instance, if you want to cultivate a more peaceful and harmonious life, practice meditation, gratitude, and kindness towards others. These practices will help you resonate at a higher frequency, aligning you with the energy of the RL flow and attracting more positive experiences into your life. So there you have it. By understanding and applying these concepts of transmutation, attraction, intention, and resonance, you can work with the 5 essential laws of RL flow to create a more fulfilling and harmonious life. Practice these concepts daily, and you'll soon notice a profound shift in your experiences and your ability to navigate life's challenges with grace and ease. All right, friends, we've reached the end of this exciting episode on the 5 essential laws of RL flow. Let's do a quick recap of what we've learned today. We've explored the first law and its role as the fundamental force governing the universe, the second law and the duality of RL flow with its physical and spiritual aspects, the third law and its dynamic, ever-changing nature, the fourth law operating at all levels of existence, and the fifth law as the unifying force that connects everything in the universe. Now that you have a better understanding of these laws, I encourage you to apply them in your own life. By doing so, you can gain greater harmony, balance, and well-being, as well as a deeper connection with the universe and your place within it. But wait, there's more. In our next episode, we'll dive even deeper into the world of RL flow and explore additional laws and concepts that further illuminate the mysteries of the universe. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey today. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating content. If you have any questions or insights, feel free to leave a comment below. Until next time, remember, the power of the RL flow is within you, and the possibilities are endless. See you in the next episode.